Hey everybody, Brother Nathan here from ATKM. A lot of talk about survival tins I've seen out on the internet. There's a lot of good products out there. Most are pretty expensive, after researching them and looking at them, I thought, I didn't want to spend the money, and most of them were small. I've seen the Altoid cans, looked at those, and for practical reasons, yeah, they're really good. The amount of products that I wanted to get into one, from what I seen, they just weren't big enough for what I wanted. Now, yeah, you can get a lot of things in them, and they're good tins. You can get a lot of uses out of them. And I have some in my bug out bag that I keep, and I've got other items in those. But this is the one I want to show y'all. It's kind of thick, but it's small enough to fit into your pocket if you need to carry it. Cargo pants, it'll work really great in a pair of cargo pants or shorts, hiking shorts. It's small enough to fit in the console of your pickup truck, so I like to carry this around with me in case something ever happens. Definitely if you're out hiking or fishing or anywhere, just in case something happens. Again, I wouldn't want to, in a life or death situation, in a situation where you're lost, this could mean the difference between life and death. So let's look at what I have in here, and I think you're going to be amazed at the amount of products that you can fit in one small tin like this. Okay, to start with, as you'll notice now, you can't see this, but what this tin is a camel tin that playing cards came in at one time. I'm not advocating tobacco products, and I don't use tobacco products. Thankful God has delivered me from those things, and I don't have an addiction to tobacco. That would just be yet one more thing that I have to worry about in a survival situation. Okay, so to start with, as you'll notice, you'll see two rubber bands. And that serves multiple purposes. Obviously, we can use these rubber bands for something else, but right now, all the things I have in here, they help keep this lid closed. So, two rubber bands to start with. Okay, so let's open it up. First thing you see when I open it up inside the lid is a mirror. This is a signal mirror that you can use if you're lost. Get somewhere in an open area so that aircraft can spot you, or someone can see you from large distances. It's a great way to catch the light of the sun and make a signal with it. Okay, that's item number one. Tea. Two different types of tea. Yes, you got to have water for these things, but these would be very good, and they would supply some form of nutrients in a survival situation. So there's two bags of different tea. Of course, your choice for yours, but I've got a couple cherry and cinnamon flavor here. These are herbal teas, by the way, and HI green tea. This is a survival skill pamphlet. This shows you how to make a fire, a shelter, how to stay warm, just basic SOS techniques on how to signal, do a signal, how to do first aid, just basic survival instincts, all wrapped up nicely in one little pamphlet here. This is a sandwich bag, a Ziploc sandwich bag, and I have it tied together with a bread tie. You can use this sandwich bag to haul water in, and so this is a great tool. Just a standard small pocket knife. A good whistle. It's very loud, and people can hear you from really far distances. Matches. Now I have I have 3 packages of matches, about 20. Let's see, I've got about 15 of these and 5. Now these 5 here are windproof and waterproof, and they'll burn for about 15 seconds. These are a must-have for any weather situation. And these are waterproof matches as well. And I've got about 15 of these. I got these at Walmart, about $1.99 for 4 packages of them. Probably 100, 125 matches. Matches really cheap. This here item is 2 hooks that you see here. Be great for fishing. Sewing thread. There's a roll of sewing thread. This 100 foot of cord here would be double as my fishing line as well. I think this is 10 or 12 foot of snare wire. I can't remember the length of this snare wire. Good for catching game like rabbits or whatever, so that you can have some nourishment. Now I am guilty of, I know the concept of using snare wire. I've got illustrations, I've watched a lot of videos, but I don't know how to use it. I'm sorry. I could probably rig something up and hope that it would save my life, and I need to master this technique since I'm advocating it. But it's there, and I have it in case I need to use it or somebody's with me that knows how to use it. Next 2 items, I got a piece of bubble gum and a peppermint. Great source of energy boost and sugar. It gives you something, some form of nutrition in your body. Yes, not the best, but it's something. Something is always better than nothing. Here I have a needle, and I stuck the needle in there so it doesn't poke all my contents, and 2 fire starter cubes, which will burn anywhere. These would be great with kindling and something so that you can get you a fire started. Another tea packet. Now I've had this one in here, but I'm going to get rid of this one because I didn't like the way it was in here. In this, because I didn't want it to bust. Another package of matches, a full pack here. This is just a complimentary package. You can get in motels and different areas, probably truck stops or whatever. They're just cheap matches. I mainly have these as a backup and for the striker. Standard pencil with a clip in the back of it, which you can use for other things. To write, you can use for write a note. Lip ointment. It can double as, it's medicated, so it can double as salve as well. I thought I'd point that out. 2 aqua purification tablets. Each one will purify 1 quart of water, but the only drawback to these, it takes 4 hours to purify any water source. We'll remove 99.99% water bacteria, Giardia, etc., etc. So if you have a water bottle with you, at least you'll have a way to purify water. 1 sugar packet. 1 package of anti-acid. Now these products, electrolytes, non-aspirin, things of the sort like that, these are really good. You can get out of your standard first aid kit, and they work really good to put in your tin because they're already sealed. 2 packages of electrolytes. Be a great way so that you don't get dehydrated. 2 packets of non-aspirin. Headaches, aches, pains. 1 seasoning pack for soup. Bouillon has all different types of seasoning in there. At least give you some flavored water with some nutrients right here. This is very good. Hope you can see this. 1 very small compass, but I can read this. Great for direction. It's a must-have. Oops. 2 safety pins, different sizes, multiple uses. I have here 2 nails if I can get them out. Just 2 standard 2-inch nails. I have 4 alcohol prep pads. A piece of writing paper for the pencil I showed you earlier. So you maybe take notes of some sort. Another bread tie. I have 4 standard Band-Aids here. And here in Texas we have a saying that if you have access to duct tape and baling wire, you can fix anything. So, last but not least, I have a foot of duct tape. Nope, sorry. And 1 razor blade. So you can use this for skinning or lots of practical reasons. And a tin. Now there are survival tin. The actual base of the tin can be used for something as well. So there are survival tins out there that you can buy that you can actually cook out of. Would I cook out of this one? Absolutely not. It has paint and a lot of things. A lot of tins have chemicals in the metal itself, and you sure don't want to get that into your food. Last thing you want to do is get sick when you're out somewhere or some type of poisoning. So now we'll get a little closer view of the items of our tin. Get them? Okay, come back to me. So, as you get time, put yourself together in one of these tins. They're fun. Sit down with your kids if you have kids, and make it a good family time. And stay safe and keep prepping. That's Brother Nathan, and Brother Nathan's out of here.